What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Had a couple technical difficulties, so I appreciate everybody for holding on for these couple minutes before we get it started. We're gonna talk about Power Book 2, Season 2, Episode 7. Now that everybody should have had the chance to see the episode now. And so we'll talk about a couple of things that went on in that episode. Hold on. I see I got a technical problem still with my damn computer. Hold on. JJ! For some reason, my battery is draining. It's not charging. No wonder my computer kept dying on me. Could you see my computer? Is it plugged in? It looked like it ain't plugged in. All right. Anyway, we're gonna talk about that. Couple things that went on in that episode. I also want to remind everybody that I'm looking for somebody. If you got skills, if you can flow, I'm looking for somebody to create a new opening rap theme song, 30 seconds to 60 seconds long. If you're able to do that, hit me up on Instagram at JAYMOOREREVIEWS. I'll put this down here for you all to see on Instagram. Where is it? I just had it right over here. And you just message me on Instagram, looking to pay you for it, as well as give you promotion and let people know where to find you if they're looking for music or whatever the case to check you out. So hit me up. Let's see what's up. JAYMOOREREVIEWS on Instagram. I already have a few people that said they working on it. So may the best song win. What you let me know, check it out, tell me your price, and we'll take it from there. All right. So hit me up. Let's see what you got. Also, don't forget that I have a website. You can check out the website at JAYMOOREREVIEWS.com. Check that out. I put up more videos and pictures and other stuff on there for people to check out that's not on YouTube and things like that. So you can check that on out there. Try to adjust this. I'm over here hot over here with all these lights. It gets hot up in here. All right. Let me get to some of these comments. The refs screwed the refs screwed the Cowboys. Hey man, the Cowboys, it's like Stephen A. Smith. How about them Cowboys? The Cowboys ain't gonna win in the playoffs, man. We all know that. They got crushed in only Cowboy fashion. Yeah, the Cowboys ain't have much going on, man. So you know what it is, man. Ain't no surprise. What up, Corey Washington? First in the building. What up, Doe? I appreciate you for coming on through. Let's see. What's up, Rashawn? I ain't seen you in a minute. Thanks for coming on through as well. John Blaze, what's up, man? How you doing? Ill Woods, what's good? This ain't the Sox, this the Cubs, baby. The Cubs, that's a bear, baby bear. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna start switching up every now and then. Sometimes I like to wear the same hat. I like to wear certain hats a lot, but I got so many hats. I'm gonna start switching it up more often and stuff. But yeah, this is an old school Cooperstown classic, I believe 1920s Chicago Cubs. So yeah, this is a fitted hat too. Chicago Cubs, baby. But yeah, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. What's up, Barika? How you doing? Appreciate you for coming on through. What up, One Journey? Dutch McVeigh, what's up? What's up? Hey Karen, how you doing? Thanks for coming on through. I try to get to as many as I can. What up, Phil? Remy, what's up, Remy? How you doing, Remy Ma? All right, so we could talk about this Detroit. What's up in the building? So this last episode of Power, a lot of people in the comments, well, a couple people was acting like I'd be throwing shade because I say this episode was like a 7.5. I mean, well, this episode was not a 9 or a 10. Let me tell you something. I want to clear this up. On a scale of 1 to 10, that means 1 is complete trash, garbage. 10 is excellent, perfect, nothing wrong, excellent. It's very few things that get a 10. A 9 means near excellent. I mean, that's as close to perfection as it can get. This episode wasn't that. Very few shows are a 9 or a 10 every episode. If this was a 9 or a 10, what would shows like The Sopranos be? What would a lot of the best episodes of The Wire be? What would Snowfall, some of the most, at least half the episodes was at least a 8.5. Couple episodes on Snowfall was about a 9.5. I don't think I rated any episode on Snowfall a 10. I think I gave him a few 9s. Some of the best episodes on the first couple seasons of Power was a 9. I don't know if I gave any episode on Power a 10. But that's what the best of the best movies, TV show. I mean, it's very hard to have a 10. You can't rate stuff like this a 9 with so many things that don't add up, you know? So that way, when you do see a 9 or a 10, it really means something. You can't just throw out them type of numbers like that. That's like calling every good player in the NBA the GOAT. You know, you can't go and say Zach LaVine is the GOAT. He a good player. He ain't the GOAT. DeMar DeRozan, he the GOAT. He scored 30 points in 3 games in a row. He the GOAT. No, he's a good player. He's not the GOAT. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you can only have a handful that you could even conversate like that. You just can't do that. One Journey said use the score chart. And I do have, I call it the MoSco, because it's my score chart that I use. And it's 4. Let me move this over. I use a different camera now. I don't know if y'all noticed my camera a little clear. You can see I got a little bit more color than I've been looking in other videos. Not much, but a little more. Anyway, 4 simple categories, 25 points per category. And with that being said, this shows what a score should be. The visuals and cinematography, the locations, that means the locations and the set design, the cameras that are used, whether you're using an iPhone or a camera that look like The Young and the Restless, you're using 4K, 8K cameras, 3K, you're using something to make it look vintage, 1970, whatever. It all goes into part of the story. You may use old cameras on purpose. Quentin Tarantino does that a lot. All of that stuff helps to bring whatever you're watching to life. So that score, depending on what you do, and it can go up to a 25. Storyline and the plot. Is it a good story? Is the plot? Does it all make sense? Do they have all of the details correct? If it's something about law, do they have things that make sense? You don't have people getting out of jail in one day, or people accused of certain things and doing things, or all kind of different details, or whatever the case, jumping out of a car while it's moving and it blow up, and then they can't be found in a split second, and all kind of things. You can't have this type of stuff going on if you want to get a perfect score. Special effects and makeup. Do the special effects look cheap? Is it a modern TV show or movie, but the special effects look like it's from the 70s? Does the makeup, can you, as women love to say, I can see they lace front, or whatever the case may be. Makeup, hair, all kind of stuff, special effects, all of that helps to play a part in the story. Sometimes you do a bad job and it makes it look good. For example, the movie Bad Hair. That was horrible special effects and makeup, but it made the show and the movie, well, the movie actually good. It was so bad, it was good. It was, cameras were horrible, but they were used to be horrible cameras on purpose, which helped to tell the story. So everything doesn't have to be the most expensive, top-notch, this, that, and the other. You see what I'm saying? It depends on the story they're telling. Was the story for Bad Hair the greatest? It was a weave that came and it ended up being possessed and wanting blood. That's corny, but it was new. It was fresh. How many times have we heard that story in Hollywood? I haven't heard it too often. So it was fresh. It was new. They made it kind of funny, kind of corny. Is it going to win Academy Award? Of course not. But the most important category to me, because why else do we watch movies and TV shows? For the entertainment fun factor. Because we want to be entertained. Because we want to have a good time. Because we want to have fun. So, is what you're watching entertaining to you? Was it fun? Did you enjoy it? Did you have a good time? That's the most important thing. You can have all those other boxes checked, and if it wasn't fun or entertaining, then it was no good, because that's the point for a movie. Now, a documentary is not supposed to necessarily be fun all the time. It's supposed to be maybe informative, maybe edutainment. But, you know, for most things we watch, it's to be entertained, to take a break from the normal, everyday, you know, rigmarole, so to speak. So, you know, Tevin McClure said Tyler Perry's hair and makeup is terrible. I have heard that before, but people seem to enjoy it. I mean, he's not trying to make Medea look real and fool people. Part of one of the things that he does is funny is them bazooms. Medea's bazooms love to bounce up and down, left to right. They got independent suspension. Them big old granny boobies got independent suspension, hydraulics. They front, back, side to side, and call the po-po ho, and they be bouncing all around, and he like to do. That's part of the joke. So, you know, it is what it is, y'all. Anyway, that's why I come up with it. You know, appreciate it, Steve. That's what I do. The Mosco, I'm gonna break down the Mosco for this episode. Okay, I didn't do it for the first reaction. I'm gonna break it down for this episode. Power Book 2, Season 2, Episode 7. So, if we go to the first category, which is the visuals and cinematography, I will give Power credit. They always are on good locations. They always running around to cool different things, showing this and that. And also with the special effects and makeup, I like to put in wardrobe and costumes. I just didn't have enough room for all of that. But in visuals and cinematography, I would give it a 20. They use good cameras. They're not cheap. They use good cameras. They have all of the good locations and cars and all of that stuff. So, you know, I give it to him. Davis was in the Bentley Bentayga, different things, although it don't make sense that Kane knows how to break in anyway. That would go into storyline and plot, which is a shaky part of the show to me. The storyline and plot is entertaining, but it is not airtight. They make mistakes with a lot of different things. How'd he break into that car? This is a $250,000 vehicle. He could just break into it with no problem, right? And wait in the back seat. What about how Tariq is going to possibly jail for murder of a police officer and one of the professors? But you know what? Going back to class, I know you out on bail, but hey, don't miss out on your next homework assignment, that young man. Go to class. Matter of fact, go to the same class of one of the teachers that set you up and encourage people to snitch on you. Don't worry about it. It's okay. That ain't realistic. But you know what? It's entertaining. But I cannot give that category the best score when they have so many things that don't add up. So, storyline and plot, I would give, I want to say a 10, but then I kind of want to say a 15. But I'm going to go with 10 because they slipping a little bit on some of those details. And like they say, the devil's in the details. Special effects and makeup. They use and costumes. They have some of the best clothing in TV right now, on TV, as far as black shows. Everybody is always dressed amazingly. People, you know, have the best special. They had the guns and shooting everybody, and it looked like he popped old girl in the forehead in the beginning, Drew, and I mean old boy in the forehead, and then they killed the girl. All this stuff. I mean, all of this stuff looks very good. When people get shot, you don't be like, man, that was fake. It's to the point where they get shot and you don't think twice about it, which is the whole point. You don't want to be thinking it looked corny. So with that being said, special effects, makeup, and costumes for this episode. I mean, we even saw the little girl, Yaz, wearing Burberry kids' clothes. I mean, I'm not a big Burberry shopper, but I ain't never seen the big berry collars. She had that little berry collars and everything, boy. She was doing one. So I would have to give that a 25, man. Tariq is always dressed impeccably. All the ladies, everybody. Special effects, they do a good job with that. I'll get that a 25. If we go to the next and last category, entertainment fun factor. I think that it is entertaining. I do. And I enjoy watching the show, but I can't get fully entertained when they have mistakes with the plot. It then messes up some of the entertaining value to me. But I'm going to still give it a 15, which would bring it to what? A 75. I gave the first category a 20. I gave the second category a 10. I gave the third category a 25. And the last one a 15. So that would be what? A 70. Which is what I said. I give it a 7. If you round it off from 70, just take off the 0. That's a 7. I mean, when I break it down like that, I mean, anybody disagree? The Russian bots. I've been getting hacked by Putin up in here lately. I don't know what's going on. John Doe, appreciate it. Everybody bang that bell. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody watching. Let me see. How many all right. So, you know, I think a 7 or a 70 is a solid score. That means that it's better than average. A 5 would be average. It's better than average. It's not excellent, but it's not bad. Some people look at a 7 or as if that's a bad score for an episode. I think a 7 or a 7.5 is a very good score for a movie or a TV show. And a lot of people say, you always give stuff a 7 because it's a lot of stuff out there that is pretty good. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's very few things put together that's really great and excellent. So with that being said, you know, it is what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You want to put together good stuff, at least people will keep coming back. But when you come across excellence, like The Wire, for example, that's why it goes into legendary status the way that it does, because you then realize, wow, looking back on it, it stands the test of time. Or The Sopranos, things like that. You then realize how rare some of those shows are, because you see how many shows come and go, and they still haven't gotten to be as good as those. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's get into a couple of the main points from this episode. So, a lot of people think that Milgram is going to be dead. I think that she definitely in trouble. But she start feeling herself. Hey, it's all good, Karen. I appreciate it. At least now, if people actually are watching and paying attention, they'll understand how and why I rate things the way I do. I'm not hating on the show. I'm just rating it how it is. I can't rate something always as the greatest episode or the greatest show or whatever, because then when you really do see something great, where do you rate that? You know? So everybody got to have standards. That's the standards I go by, is those 4 categories, and that'll help me from being off of emotions, going off of reason. So I like to go off of information and reason, and not just be like, oh man, that was the greatest ever. Anyway, a lot of people think that she may end up dead. Some people think she may end up with Tate. We see that she is starting to feel herself, though. She ain't really scared too much, because when Davis came to talk to her, she did kind of have a little, you know what I'm saying? He told her about how she done been with everybody in the damn case, and she had a little things to say back, like, oh yeah, right, look who talking. You got a body count longer than mine. But he ain't the one that's got his body count tied into a murder investigation. And so I think that she needs to really be careful, because I don't think Tariq will kill her, but I do think somehow, some way, the only way they're going to get Tariq out of this jam, as far as the writers, is to have her somehow implicated as being part of this setup. You know, Detective White Man already want to nail her for having Jabari killed. Maybe she is somehow implicated because she tried to set up Lauren to testify against Tariq. Maybe they end up getting her somehow implicated in trying to use Lauren as a cover-up to make Tariq the patsy, because she's damn near like the common denominator in this, and having some type of relationship, whether it's sleeping with him or the teacher or whatever, with everybody that the police know about. They just don't know about Kane. And so, Josh, I like that. Community carry. I like that. Community carry. So I think that that's something that they're going to have to end up doing in order for Tariq to get off without having Monet and all of these people and Kane and Drew wanting to kill him. Because if he ends up saying something about Kane, even if they book Kane, he got to worry about them trying to kill him or come after his little sister or something. If they end up killing his little sister, this boy would have got both his sisters killed. Damn. And his father dead, and his mama living in witness protection. You talk about a horrible ass son. He destroyed his whole family for real. So I don't know. Jocelyn, what's up with them Cowboys? You said she'll be charged for the body she slept with, both when she get killed or commit suicide. Hey, yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know if she'll commit suicide. Maybe they'll make it look like she did. If that happens, though, that wouldn't help Tariq. They need her to take the fall for it. Of course, she wouldn't confess to it because she didn't do it. So we'll see what happens with that. But, you know, one of the things where I was talking about with the plot for the show and why I gave it a 10 is because we know Tariq been avoiding Kane ever since like the last few episodes. He been having Braden meet Kane to pick up the product. He been avoiding Kane for a minute. Now that he's been booked, that Kane set him up, and he's wearing the damn ankle monitor, he don't have a problem meeting Kane all alone for some reason. Even though Kane has every reason to kill Tariq right now, and then that's end of investigation. Now he has no reason to worry about going to jail for the murder of the professor or Ramirez, because if Tariq is killed, well, they'll figure, well, Tariq did it. They already think Tariq did it. Tariq didn't snitch. If he's dead, he can't talk. The investigation goes away. Kane gets away with everything. Zeke is cleared. It's over with. But instead, he's sitting here trying to work with Tariq. For what? See, that's the problem with the plot. Now, I know you can't have him kill Tariq because that would be the end of the show. So if I was the writer and I was there, I would have said you can't have him meet him there because Kane would have killed him. I mean, why not? They're not in business no more. It's no need to keep him around. So I would have said, no, even though Tariq looked dope with the jacket and it was cool for TV and all of that and everything, that would have been a bad way to meet him because truth be told, Kane would have killed him if this was real life, because Kane is putting his life in Tariq's hands, hoping he does a snitch on him. That's it. I mean, Tariq may ask to be put in witness protection with his mama. And then he could snitch on Kane and the whole Monet organization, the Tejadas and everything, go to witness protection and bounce with his sister. Now what? So why would you do that? So I would have said, nope, don't put him there, because if he's there, he's a dead man. Because all Tariq really has to do is ask to be put in witness protection like his mama, and then I'll sign the deal. And then I'll snitch, tell you everything about the Tejadas and their organization. I know where their connect is, the whole shebang. Right? Am I wrong? You know what I'm saying? Anybody let me know what's up. You know what I'm saying? He could easily say, I can turn you over everything. I know where the connect live. I got the connect with Tejada and them. I could set up a meeting. We could get Lorenzo Tejada back in jail. Everything. And that's it. So that was messed up. So I would have said, no, let's scratch that idea. He can't meet dude right here. That's a bad idea. Let's figure out something else. You know what I mean? Like anything that I know of, he's a dead man. Yeah, but right now he's looking at going to jail for a murder of a cop. And plus it ain't snitching because Kane set him up first. You double cross me first, all bets off the table. Now, if you didn't snitch, then I can't snitch. But now you set me up, and I was doing all this covering for your ass. Because everybody know Tariq ain't got nothing to do with Ramirez. He wasn't there. He didn't kill Ramirez. He doing all this covering for Kane. And then you try to set me up? Oh, man, all that snitch is off the table, dude. You trying to get me to go for the murder of a cop? I didn't even know this dude. Tariq ain't never even met him. Tariq didn't kill him. He got nothing to do with that. And Kane trying to throw him under the bus. So all that's off the table. Karen, I love you, girl. I appreciate that. So, you know, that right there wouldn't have worked, which is why y'all need to hire me up in there. I'm going to make the dopest show ever. Nah, man, I'm joking. But, hey, but if you want to hire me, you can reach me at JAYMOOREREVIEWS on Instagram. Anyway, no, but real talk, man, I mean, that's how I go in Chicago, man. You know, so from my experiences and things, that was a bad move. That bring up too many. You guys see why I rate these plots the same way, because that's how I see and think about this. And I'm like, man, this don't make no sense. You ain't gonna meet dude because you're too much of a liability in this game, just like I did like that line when Lorenzo said, I'm not going to live off no other man ever. That's something a man like him would say. Kane would say, I'm not going to put my freedom in another man's hands. And if he's allowing Tariq to walk around breathing with the amount of information that he has, he's a dead man. And Tariq would know it. That's why he wouldn't have took his ass back to class. He would be laying low somewhere. He would have probably had to take a deal. Forget going to jail for 5 years. Look, you all give me witness protection and amnesty like you did my mom, and I'm going to turn over the Connect, the Tejada organization, the whole shebang. And I'm going to tell you who killed the cop. And as a matter of fact, he killed the professor too. I ain't do nothing. I just didn't snitch because he said he killed me. And I was scared because I was selling weed. That's all I was doing, was selling weed. Now, Braden, he was selling everything. I'll tell on his ass too. Get me the hell out of here. Why would Tariq not do that? He looking at going to jail for the rest of his life for that murder of the cop. This is a murder of a New York police detective and a professor. You ain't getting no couple years. You going to jail for the rest of your life. And even if he did take that 5-year deal, when he get out of jail, who gonna hire him? We all know when you fill out a job application, you ever been convicted of a felony, just a couple murders. Y'all hiring? You can't even work for Uber and you up here murdering cops and teachers. You may kidnap and kill one of these women, drunk women you pick up one day. Y'all ass is screwed. You might as well, you dead. Dead man walking. You know what I'm saying? What's all the Z's mean, Remy? When you put all those Z's in the comment, what's that mean? You sleepy? Just boring? I don't know what that means. I'm not advocating for him to snitch. I'm saying Kane snitched on him first by planting that badge on him. So I'm advocating that the writer should have never had him meet Kane by himself there because he would have gotten killed. And Tariq, they coming with him to take a deal when the real deal would have been that Tariq, since they set him up, he had nothing to do. It's not. First of all, Tariq was not there with Ramirez. Tariq had nothing to do with Ramirez. Tariq don't even know Ramirez. Snitching, when you do a crime together, if you and I commit a crime together and you get caught and I didn't, you don't say, well, why y'all catch me? Jay did it too. Now you just snitched on me. But if you get caught for something and I had nothing to do with it, and now you about to get caught, so then you set me up for something I had nothing to do with, and now what? I'm supposed to go to jail for something you did I didn't even have nothing to do with? You set me up. You set me up. So that's different. You say you dead on that? Okay. So yeah, you set me up, man. So, you know, that's the thing, man. If you set me up, all bets is off the table. I'm not going to sit here and protect somebody that tried to set me up for something I had nothing to do with. So that means I'm supposed to go to jail the rest of my life for and have loyalty for not snitching, so-called, or telling what you did me up. That's crazy. That's like saying some drug dealers that you don't know. And when the cops was about to pull them over, they threw 2 kilos in your car and they got away. But the cops caught you with the 2 kilos. You about to go to jail for them? You wasn't there selling drugs with them. You didn't make no money with them. You don't owe them nothing, but you gonna go to jail for them. I'm be like, hell no, these ain't mine. Hey, these dudes came through this in my car. They went that way. Their car is this, that, and the other. I don't know them. Go get them, officer. Sick them, Dano. Book them, Dano. I ain't about to go to jail for them. This ain't no rap video. Straight up. So, you know, you can't do that. Now, if we was making money together and we was taking penitentiary chances together and then I got caught and you didn't, I can't be like, hey, get them. Because they was there with me too. That's messed up. You know, we took them chances together. We was in it together. We reaped the benefits together. Just because I got caught and you didn't, what? Now I want you to sit here miserable with me? That's dirty. That's dirty. So, you know, anyway, I see everybody keep talking about these guys cheated. You put a rack on the Cowboys, that's on you. You shouldn't have known better than that. They probably was laughing when you even thought about putting up a rack for the Cowboys. They like, oh yeah, this is easy money. Anything else you want to bet on? Oh, snap. What's up, man? What y'all think about Diana? You think Diana done messed up sleeping with Tariq? Tariq in the knees. She got Tariq in the knees and can hardly speak. She got all Tariq in the knees real quick. And I think that's going to definitely backfire because she, I think, from what we know, lost her virginity. Now she going to be all emotionally wrapped up. We already assumed that she wanted to be there at that school to be next to him. And then she actually said it, which proved us all right. And now that she done got a little Taweenus, that's Tariq penis, Taweenus. She done got a little piece of Taweenus that, she gonna be in trouble. So I don't know. Thirsty Diana, yes. Thank you, Karen, for your support on the super chat. I appreciate it. I did make another video today, actually. Let me see. Where is it at? I didn't load on here. Ain't that about a blip? I got another video. But the video I made today didn't come up on here. But here go an old school right here. An oldie but goodie. Let's check it out. That's when I used to work with Charlie Chaplin back in the days. I had to come through like instead of Iron Man, as Weed Man. Let's see.
You ever tried shawarma? There's a shawarma joint about 2 blocks from here.
Say, oh Lord. Thank you. I appreciate it so much, Ms. Karen. I definitely appreciate all the support. Definitely. Tony Cush checking in on Facebook. I appreciate you. Don't forget to hit that like on Facebook. You say she already in her feelings. Now she really gonna want them. You ain't lying. Effie gonna have to give them hands. You know, Effie already whooped somebody in the alley. You know, we might see it go down in the alley again. She about to beat Diana ass up in here. Diana ain't gonna be ready. She gonna be dirty after she catch that L in the alley. Straight up. You say Lauren ain't gonna let that fly. Lauren ain't about to do nothing. Lauren watched her walk in the room and get the door slammed in her face and was like, okay, I guess I deserve that. I'll get my key back later, Tariq. Be safe. Lauren ain't ready for this. Tariq on a whole nother level, man. Lauren is not ready, boy. Thirsty Diana, yes. Diana is leading with her heart. I think Diana resembles Ramona. That's from No Limit Unk. I don't know, man. We ain't see Diana, much of Ramona, if you really think about it. Ramona ain't really lead with her heart. We didn't see her fall in love or do much. We thought she might be getting there, but it didn't really happen. So, no telling what Ramona was all about. Maybe we'll see her character expand more in Tate's spinoff. Who knows? You like that Taweenus? She got a little Taweenus up in her. Let me get a little sample to Venus to go. Oh, so that's what it's like. Okay. Now I know why Monet got that name and it just says D. Because she need that vitamin D up in her. I know I do too. Mm-hmm. Runs in the family. One journey, you say, well, Diana is pregnant, young, just like her mom. Repeat. Tawenas couldn't hold it back. Hold on. About to blow. Did I do that? I don't know, man. I hope she ain't pregnant. I thought I made a video about it, but I don't think I did. I need to finish that video about what if Tariq get these girls pregnant. Boy, these damn macchiatos. Woo! Got me wired. To the wire. Let's see. Jamari, you said Diana and Effie gonna start beefing. Diana and Effie isn't Lauren. He better not play with their hearts. Yeah, definitely. Better whoop them. Lauren ain't ready for that. Even Diana, I don't think is ready for Effie. Effie straight thugger. You loud. This is on the comments. I think you talking about the videos. Miss Crafty, what's up? You say she gonna be hurt when she see Effie with him. Oh, that is true. I wonder if she gonna do or say anything. I don't know. I think he better. I think he. See, his problem is he don't have a damn. He got to learn how to compartmentalize right quick, man. All these women keep bumping into each other. They only gonna be nice, but for so long. And once they start realizing they got to fight over that same little piece of man meat, it's about to get real hectic. He don't want that in his life. Ray, you said Lorenzo gonna be so disappointed when he found out Tariq been all up in Diana draws. I don't feel that. I don't respect that. I don't feel that. I don't respect that. You messing with the black guys with all that cool talk? I don't like the black guys. Huh? You with the David Copperthorne? You with that David Copperthorne, man? Hey, look, you don't want to get with that. They try how you in there cooking the chicken. Make a french fry. No arroz con pollo. No more the tang. All of that no good, man. I don't feel that. I don't respect that. They have all of the little niños running around with all of the different lady. That black guy, he got all the cool hair. You don't need the hair. Look at Papi. He don't use the hair. You use the hair. They have the hair. They got the brushy the hair. He care more about the hair than you. You don't need that. I don't respect that. You with the David Copperthorne? No. You don't need that. He got all of the little Nino with the big penis running around peeing in the diaper. You have to buy all the big extra large diaper. They stretch it out in the middle. You don't want that. No, you don't want that. Trust me. I had to change your brother. I know. Hey. Let me scoot up. It would have David Copperthorne. Come on, man. Say I'm the best. Sean Odom, man. Let's talk about that adult voice that Yaz had at that interrogation. Ain't she like 8 or 9? Man, don't you know power moves in dog years? 1 year is 7. Tariq went from 5th grade to college in like 2 seasons. You ready to go and have a sleepover? I'm still doing I'm still doing the what-you-call-it voice. I can't even think right now. Instead of Ghost, I'm doing Lorenzo voice. You doing the sleepover, huh? You want to go and play with your friend? You want to play at the game, huh? You can't do that. You're on your way to Cali. Come on, man. La onda. Nah, man. Power moved too fast, so, you never know what may happen. Speaking of that, let me go to this other thing. I like this part. I didn't get to talk about this part, but now talking about Lorenzo made me think about this part again. Lorenzo was ready, boy. He was like, okay, it's time for some sexy time. It's time for the Latin lover. You said you complain about the air. Ain't no more air. I turning the heat on, mommy. I got the heat on. He had on his little robe. He shaved the taco meat. He just had a little tattoo. I have a tattoo. Come on, mom. I have a tattoo for you. Come on. It's the sunshine. She was turned on. She was a little mad. She almost smiled for a second. She saw that. She's like, ooh, you know what I like? Yeah, she was like, really? He like, come on, ma. You know I looking good. You know it. I pulled it on for you. She ain't know what to do, boy. She said, this is for all the time where you had to do a kanji kuvize in the dark room, cold room. We do it in the bedroom. We use it the bed. Come on. Give me some of that sugar. Nate. She held back that smile as long as she could. I still wonder what's going to happen when he find out, though, that she been messing around on him. They got to tell us before this season is over. We got to see what's going to happen. How many of y'all think she going to choose Mecca over him? Put a 1M if she going to choose Mecca. Put a 2L if she going to choose Lorenzo. Who is she going to choose? I don't know. Elijah said, bruh. Elijah Bryant, that ain't. Barrica. ¿A dónde es el chorizo y huevos? ¿A dónde el chorizo y huevos? Come on. Get some of this steak and eggs. This sausage and eggs. It's right here. Want to get some of that sausage and eggs? The Spanish sausage. Let's see. Everybody say. Let's see. We got Elijah said he gonna get with Mecca. She gonna get with Danny with Lorenzo, Ray Lorenzo, Remy Lorenzo, Tevin Lorenzo, Star Lorenzo, Weave Lorenzo, Alex Lorenzo, HEA Lorenzo, Ray Lorenzo, Barrica Lorenzo, Steve Lorenzo. We got 2 people think Mecca. Steve and Walton say that. 3 people that say Mecca. Everybody else said Lorenzo. Wow. Don't nobody see that one. Ray did I recognize that tattoo? Yeah, that's the same one I got when I was in the pen, man. No, man, I don't recognize that tattoo. Tell you the truth, I wasn't looking at it that deep. Let me look. Did I recognize that tattoo? That was funny. Let me see. It looked like some type of generic tattoo. Like a what? A sunburst or something? What y'all think this tattoo is? I'll zoom in. Let's see. What is that? Spider web? So that's a prison tattoo, huh? You're going through the spider's web. You don't get out. I have it the venom. I'm with Rainy J. It don't really mean nothing. Yeah, it looked like a spider's web. Sean Odom said fireworks. Big Ron, spider's web. Steve, it's like a 90s sitcom. I want to say this is a good, entertaining show. On the show, it's cool, but it is not 10 or a 9. It's cool. It's good. But it ain't that. Now, when I was on Power Book 4, the tattoos that they were putting on people didn't necessarily mean something. They just were good-looking tattoos, and they left it at that. So, you know, we'll see how it go. Said a $5 tattoo. It look real. I ain't gonna say it's that bad, but it's funny. $5 tattoo. Shout out. We got over 125 people up in here. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Is there anything, any questions or anything that stood out in this episode y'all want to ask me that I didn't cover? What y'all think about Diana putting together the pieces? Diana about to blow up the spot. She tired of Monet and her reign of terror. She done put together that Monet has been holding back. Zeke don't know what the hell going on. Hey, babe, you want money? He don't know what the hell going on, but Diana together the pieces, and she gonna blow up the spot. You think that's gonna be wise? You think that's gonna backfire on them? I think it's gonna make matters worse. I think she thinks it's gonna possibly help the family and situation by putting her mom on blast with Poppy, but it's gonna probably make matters worse. And I think she probably should not blow up the spot, but we'll see. Kobe TV review. You say, Jay, do you trust Effie to come through for Tariq? She has already kind of came through and showed that she can be there for him. She doesn't really have anything to come through for him right now other than holding the business down, making the money. But if he needs her to lie in court as an alibi or something like that, I don't know if she would do that. Now, I'm thinking in a realistic way, if she would do that. But if it was the way that Power operates, maybe they would make her do that. I'm not sure. So we'll see. Big Ron, you said Zeke looked like Mr. Potato Head with that empty space up there. You crazy. Sean Odom. Nah, keep in mind when Effie last D the king down in the chessboard. Keep in mind Effie last D the king down in the chessboard. I must be slow right now because I don't get it. You talking about in Power when she knocked the king down? I don't know. Corey Washington, Diana is an instant plot fixer. She always figures stuff out and puts 2 and 2 together, no matter how obscure. That's true. In a way, that's kind of showing how smart she is, but also in another way, that's a little too unrealistic. Damn, she's a genius or something, you know? I guess it's not unrealistic for her to be a genius, but like you said, some of this stuff is very obscure. Like you saw the D in her phone. How the hell are you going to put that together and figure out that that's Zeke's father? Those are one and the same. So he mentioned dude came to the court, and then she figured out because Monet said dude ain't about something. You know what? That must be D. That's your daddy for real. How you figure that out? I don't know. Jen, what's up, Jen? You say Zeke is so emotional. I understand why Monet lied to his face, because he would be even more unhinged. He probably start dribbling with two hands, traveling, ruin his chances to the NBA. He already a 25-year-old rookie prospect. His chances are slim to none already as it is. See, that's a couple things. Like, I wonder what come first, like the chicken or the egg. And I'm not trying to say these people are this or that, but people still on them tattoos. Those are real tattoos. But did they do the casting first, or did they write the story first? I'm just asking the questions. I don't know. But if they wrote the story first, I don't know if I would cast a person at that age. That's just me. I would have cast somebody that looks 19 or 20 at the most. And I would have cast somebody to be Kane that looks younger than Zeke, because I know where the story is going. Now, in season 1, if they didn't notice, because they didn't write 2 or 3 seasons ahead, or they never had these ideas of where the story may go, I can understand that. That's possible. It is what it is. Like, I doubt right now they got 5 seasons written for this show. But you would think maybe they would have an outline of where you would think some of these characters would go and their backstories. And then if you get renewed, now you fill in the rest of the outline. You know, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. But I would have cast some people younger. I would have tried to cast them all to be around Tariq's age, since that's what they're trying to be. And you didn't have to make Monet and Mecca be 24 years ago. It could have been 20 years ago. And you could have made the relationship with, her and her daddy, Poppy, Tejada, he could have been in jail after that. You know, all of the stuff just could have had a couple slight tweaks, and then you make it almost a perfect story. You know, because then it would have all added up. But, you know, it is what it is. I guess, you know, people supposed to be dumbed down, just watch it, shut up, and zone out. Good show. Elijah Bryant, thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. You say showing some support, fam. First time catching one of your vids. You got me cracking up over here. Well, I'm glad you had a couple good laughs. I appreciate the support with the super chat. Small channel like myself, appreciate every little bit. Help keep the lights on, so to speak. Let's see. Yeah, you said Mary J is 51. But you know what? I know some women that are 41 that just had a baby. Wasn't my baby, but they just had a baby. So it does happen. Back to Elijah. Anytime somebody show me some love with the super chat, I try to play a little video funny little video to show some support right back. So Elijah, this video is for you. Thanks for the support with the super chat. And I'm always on at 10 p.m. for everybody new watching on Fridays, Sundays, and Mondays, 10 p.m. Now, you can catch me at 2 a.m. All of these times are Eastern times. 2 a.m. on Saturdays after the episode airs. Now, I was at the gym the other day, Elijah, and these dudes tried to come at me crazy. But I ain't going out like till a week. This is how I handle them. Let's check it out. I mean, I ain't wanting to brag, but I ain't going out like Willie Lump Lump. Anyway, so, you know, hey, I get it. Some people say, well, Mary J 51. I mean, these kids is, if they 18 or 20, that means she was only 31. Women have kids at 30 years old all the time, right? That ain't hard to believe. But, you know, that means she met her husband and he didn't know. But, I mean, it's a lot of stuff. You meet a 30-year-old woman, she may have all kind of bones and skeletons in the closet you don't know about. A woman ain't like a man. Man go mess around and slip up and talk. A woman, she dying with some of them bones in the grave. She ain't saying a damn thing. So, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, hey, you said Mary's still kind of thick. Mary J. Blige looked damn good. I ain't gonna lie. And a lot of people talk about Monet character and this, that, and the other. That's the character, Monet Tejada. For those snap or defend Mary J. Mary J. Blige is not Monet Tejada. That she's trying to act the part they told her to act and do what they directed her to do. It is what it is. So I'm guessing that she's doing a good job in their eyes, because if they would have said, you always mean, or this, that, and the other, then she would have changed. They probably want her always to be frowned up and shriveled up like a prune and mean. Otherwise, they would have had some notes. That's what they call corrections in the movie business, some notes. Look, Miss Crafty says she taking it to the grave. See, women take it to the grave. They ain't about to tell you what they used to do. You better meet you a woman as young as possible before she start having skeletons and looking like Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets is a good show. Them women ain't gonna never tell what happened, boy. They gonna kill your ass before they tell you what happened. Anyway. You know, it is what it is. So, hey, I think Mary J and all the people are doing a good job on the show acting as far as what the directors and the people on the show wanted them to do. Otherwise, they would be doing something different. Anyway, now maybe they didn't want, and maybe you can say they shouldn't have them acting that way. Then that's a different subject. But, you know, that's what they want her to do, so she doing it. Same for Zeke. Everybody thought he was dumb. I don't think Zeke, the actor, is dumb. I think he's playing the role, and that's what they want him to do, and he's doing a good job. I think he does a very good job because it's very believable. So it is what it is. Anyway, Let me get up out of here. That Yellow Jackets is fire. Tomorrow, well, Tuesday, I'm going to talk about Yellow Jackets. I need to come in and talk about some Boba Fett, Righteous Gemstones. I'm going to try to talk about at least 3 to 4 shows on Tuesdays, or this Tuesday, rather, because I'm behind. Euphoria. Man, Euphoria is fire, man. Damn, I like this show. They coming with that heat. Last season was good. This second season is real good for Euphoria. Check it out. And Nate got his ass whooped in the first episode. This second episode was fire. Euphoria, man, that's a good show. So I want to see what I can talk about, how many shows I can get to. You know, I do want to talk about Peacemaker too. Shout out to my girl Gina. Much love to Gina. Me and Gina was the only ones left trying to watch Peacemaker last night. Couple people in the Discord on the channel was, because if you've been a part of this channel membership, if you a Tommy Egan level member or higher, you get to be a part of my Discord community where we talk, chat, watch movies, all kind of stuff. It's real cool. I'll put the link if any of you all are interested, as well as the link is in the description box of any of my videos. But last night, me and Gina was watching Peacemaker shoot. We watched all 3 episodes. We up in there falling asleep trying to hang and watch Peacemaker. Everybody else left. It was just me and Gina watching it. So shout out to you, Gina. You ain't leave a brother hanging. We was in there trying to watch Peacemaker. Gonna fight for peace. No matter how many men, women, and children we gotta kill to do it. That's from the show. Anyway, Peacemaker actually pretty good. I just put the link in the comments section. If you all want to join the channel membership, you're more than welcome. We got like almost 60, 70 people in there. It's fire. All the comments, conversation, and other things we have, share stories, everything. It's a dope little spot. I appreciate all the members for making it a cool place. And, you know, Slim, you said you're going to watch Peacemaker. Your ass is one of the first to bounce. I'm calling you out. Anyway, hey, no problem. Thank you all for watching. Everybody, I appreciate it. Yeah, Miss Crafty, why you turn them notifications back on? You know you all can adjust your notifications. On the last members only live stream, every Thursday I do a live stream for members only. I went over to Discord and how to adjust the notifications. If it wasn't the last episode, it was the episode before last. How to adjust the Discord settings. You can make your notifications where it's only going to notify if your name is in it, or if it says everyone. You can turn it on for certain topics or whatever the case. So you can change your notifications a lot. If you don't want to be notified every single time somebody posts every single post, you don't have to be. So you can check it out and enjoy it. Discord, however you want to. So I appreciate it. Before I go, some good shows. The Book of Boba Fett is good. Euphoria is fire. The Righteous Gemstones. Damn, I love that show. The Righteous Gemstones on HBO. Super fire. The next episode came on tonight. It's got Danny McBride, John Goodman. Excellent, funny ass show. They playing like a preacher family, but they crooked, but it's a comedy. Season 1 was hilarious. Season 2 just started a week or two ago. I think this is the 3rd episode tonight. It's got also, what's old boy, Eric Andre from Bad Trip. He's in this season. Man, this show is funny. I got to watch that tonight. So what I say, Boba Fett, Euphoria, Peacemaker, Righteous Gemstones, Yellow Jackets. That's 5 I want to get to the review, but damn, man, I can only do so much. I'll be behind. Some people was trying to make a comment talking about it's a slow content day or something on one of my videos. I don't have any slow content days. I'm actually slow to get to do all the content. I got more videos and subjects and things to do than I can actually get to. I need to hire some people. Speaking of hiring some people, I am looking to hire somebody to create an intro rap theme song. So I said it in the beginning of this stream. If you missed it, if you can flow, if you make beats, I prefer if you're able to put it together yourself. I need a 30-second to 60-second intro rap song describing my channel, what I do. I'll pay you for it. I'll put the link in the description and tell people where they can find you and your music. And you get paid, you get promotions. And if you do a good job, who knows? Other people may hire you. I may hire you for more songs. Whatever the case, it's a few people that have contacted me, said they're working on it. We'll see how it turns out. You want to hit me up on Instagram at JAYMOOREREVIEWS. And where's the Instagram thing again? We'll make it happen. Why I keep not seeing this on here? There we go. So that is my Instagram right there. Hit me up. Crafty B right there. Instead of Cardi B, we got Crafty B in the building. Hit me up and we gonna make it happen. Oh yeah, and Yellow Jackets. Did I mention that again? 5 to 6 shows that are fire to check out. Yeah, Slam, you fell asleep. Yeah, Peacemaker is. All right, y'all. Check it out. Don't forget to hit me up if you got them skills on the mic. If you can't make 30-second song to a 60-second song, I don't know what to tell you. Hit me up. Let me know what you charge. Let me hear a clip of what you got, and may the best song win. All right, somebody actually was saying about royalties and this and that. It's an opening theme song. This ain't going on iTunes. This ain't about to sell 1 million copies. It ain't no royalties. I'm going to pay you for the song. I think some people think too big and too much too soon. I'm not Jay-Z. I'm J-Mo. All right, I appreciate it, but ain't no royalties. Instead of me playing the intro that I normally play, which is this, instead of just that being an instrumental, it would be your song. And at the bottom, it would have your name and where they can find you. You would get not only paid for the song, but your name would be there for promotions, and people would be able to see and hit you up, and you would get free promotions for your music and free exposure for what you do for thousands and thousands of video views. So let me know what's up. I appreciate it. And, maybe we can make something happen. All right, y'all. Everybody be safe out there. Don't forget, check out the website. Appreciate everybody. and I'll see y'all on the next video. Everybody, peace, and I'm out of here. Deuces.